Miss Danielle here, and I have a word for you. They rejected you. There's some people in our life that they didn't accept us for who we was. They didn't pick us. They didn't choose us. I want to let you know that it's okay. So the verse for today's video is Psalms 27, 10 and 11, and it reads, "When my father and my mother forsake me, then the Lord will take care of me. Teach me your way, O Lord, and lead me in a smooth path because of my enemies." So, my friend, there's some people in our life who have rejected us, and you may have thought like you were the perfect person for the job or for the person, and they didn't pick you, they didn't choose you, they didn't like you, and you're a good person. You have good qualities, you have good characteristics, you know the Lord, you're equipped, you are an asset to the people around you, but people may reject you without a cause. They may not choose you. They may look over you. They may give somebody else the promotion. They may say you're not the best, you're not qualified, but you are, and you know you are. Don't take this personal. Take it as God's protection. Anytime anyone rejects you, anytime something doesn't work out, anytime you lose a relationship, anytime someone else gets the promotion, just take it as God's protection. This verse is when David is crying out to God, and he's particularly talking about his father and his mother and his enemies. But he says when his father and his mother forsake him, they left him, you know what I'm saying? They're not there for him no more. It says, then the Lord will take care of me. So when these people pick other people over you, or they leave, or they count you out, or, you know what I'm saying, you don't get what you deserve, just know that the Lord will take care of you. God wants to take care of us. There's so many people that they are caught up in the world. And it's a lot of people, you know, searching for love in the wrong places. They're waiting for a relationship. They're looking for a man or looking for a woman. But just know that the Lord will take care of you. It's a lot of people out here that are single. I'm single, but God takes care of me. God provides for me. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried or stressed about being in a relationship or when will I have children? When will I get married? Because I know God is going to provide for me. And you got to be the same way when these people in this world count you out, or they persecute you, or they hate you without a cause. You just got to know that God is going to take care of you. God is going to provide for you. And it also says in verse 11 that God wants to teach us his ways. It says he wants to lead us in a smooth path. He wants us to be protected from our enemies. Some of us, we choose chaos, we choose dysfunction, we choose to be unorganized, we choose to pick people and be unequally yoked, and we just set ourselves up for a life of drama, a life of chaos. You got to begin to pick the smooth path, pick the easy path. And this is going to require obedience and discipline. And those are two things that a lot of people struggle with. And it's because we're in our flesh. Every day we wake up, we are going to be in a battle with our flesh. Our flesh is going to be telling us to do the wrong thing, and we're going to hear God's voice telling us to do the right thing. And we have to choose to listen to the voice of God. And we have to be of courage and just know that God is going to strengthen us. He's going to deliver us from our adversaries. He's gonna protect us. And everybody who did us wrong, everybody who, again, they rejected us, they mistreated us, they abused us, they used us, they manipulated us, they will have to pay for those things. So just wait and understand that everything that you sow in this life, that's what you're gonna reap. If you out here sowing bad seeds, you out here lying, you out here fornicating, you out here gambling, you out here, you know what I'm saying, living just a wicked, false type of life, that's what you're gonna reap from this life. You're gonna get a harvest of whatever you sowed. So it's important that we sow good seeds and that we create good habits for our life so that we can have a blessed harvest. God wants to bless us. A lot of us, our blessings are on the way. A lot of blessings have been held up in the spiritual realm because of the way that we've been living. God just wants us to live right. Some of us, we're going to break generational curses in our family. All of those things that happened in your family before you that you just seen a constant pattern with each generation. You're the one that's going to break those generational curses. You're the one that's going to create generational wealth for your family and your lineage. You're the one who God set apart. You're the one that's different. He put all those people in front of you to make all those mistakes and continue the cycle in the bloodline for you to see that, so you don't have to do that. So be the one who breaks those curses that's on your family, that's on your life. And just look to God for help with that, because he sent you to do that. It's so many people around us who they just sitting around breathing every day. They're not doing nothing. Be a person who is proactive. Be a person who is productive. Get the job done. Whatever it is that God put on your heart to do, do it. Don't wait. Don't delay, because we don't have time for that. Every day that we wake up, we're a day older, and we're going to continue to get older and older. That's one thing you can't stop in this life is age. You're always going to be getting older. So do the things that you need to do. Do the things that God is telling you to do, and just know that God is protecting you. We have divine protection from the Most High God. Anything that these people say to us, they are up against us. They're plotting on us. They don't want to see us win. Any spells and curses that people have casted on us, we are protected from those things. They will not prevail. A lot of the things that our enemies have tried to put on us, they will have to go through those things. Some people may wish, for you to not be here anymore. They're going to have to go through that. Some people may wish sickness on you. They may wish that you never succeed in your goals or in the path that you're on, but they're going to have to go through that. Believe me when I tell you that. There's so many times in the word where a person was going up against their enemies, and the enemy had set a snare for them. They set a trap for them, and the enemy fell into that trap. The enemy fell into that snare. So don't get too caught up in the rejection, in the place where you're being persecuted, where you're going through those things and those trials, where you're up against, like it's a battle. Don't get too caught up in that. Just know that God already gave you the victory. So walk like you've already got the victory. Walk with your head held high. Walk with confidence. Be of good courage. Be of good cheer. Have a good attitude about you, a good spirit about you, so that God can bless you. And pray for opportunities. Pray that God open doors and close doors that need to be closed in your life. And He will do that. It's so important to be praying to God for the things that you actually want, because our faith is so important. A lot of us, we're meditating on negativity. We got to start meditating on the things that we want so that they can happen. God says that if we believe for anything, we will receive it. So believe on the things that you really, really want out of this life, and watch God do it. Watch God turn up. Watch God show out, because God is a good God. God is a God of love. He's a God of peace. He's a God of prosperity. God wants us to experience the riches in this life, and He has that for us. He doesn't want us all to be lacking and in poverty and in a state of unproductivity. He wants us to be happy. He wants us to be joyful. He wants us to be all doing our kingdom work. He wants us to experience kingdom spouses, kingdom marriage. He wants us to be blessed. He wants us to have all the things that we need. God wants this for us, so don't ever think for a second that He don't. And look, remember, their rejection is God's protection. So I pray this video bless you. I love you. God bless you. And I'll see you tomorrow.